Welcome to this week's Living with the Times. In this week's Torah reading, we conclude the amazing fundraising campaign and building project that the children of Israel embarked on soon after having received the Torah and while still traveling in the desert. Why does the Torah, which is eternal and everlasting, spend so much time telling us about this temporary structure? The reason is because the general message of making a home for God wherever we are is as relevant today as it was then. Just circumstances change, which we adapt to, but creating a focus in our lives, bringing meaning, holiness, spirituality, and direction of serving God into everything that we do is how we lead a productive life. And we all want to lead productive lives. The amazing thing about the Torah is that every detail is also full of life-changing guidance. Listen to this thought-provoking idea. The Torah tells us how the people eagerly donated towards the building of the tabernacle, the gold, the silver, the precious materials. They were so enthusiastic that Moses had to tell them to stop donating. After listing the various gifts, the Torah tells us about the last group to come forth. The princes of the tribes brought the special stones for the breastplate of the high priest, along with some spices and special oil. The question is, why did the princes of all people donate last? What were they waiting for? Rashi fills us in with some interesting background. He explains the princes said between themselves, let the community donate, and whatever will be missing at the end, we will complete. A noble sentiment to be sure, but the fundraising went so well there was nothing left for them to donate at the end. Rashi concludes, since they were lazy, a letter is missing from their name in the Torah, and the Hebrew word for princes is written with a yud missing. This is all quite troubling. Read the script again. The princes weren't sitting back doing nothing. They were being great leaders, nobly pledging to fill in the gaps. What did they do wrong? Do you know what they did wrong? They were too busy trying to be good leaders. Sometimes the best leaders are those who actually lead by example, getting on with what has to be done. As leaders, the princes should have sensed the anxiety of the people to get this building project done and to get it done right, obtaining God's forgiveness for the sin of the golden calf and getting the nation of Israel back on track. When the entire nation was anxious and biting their nails to regain God's grace, the first thing that needed to be done was just to get on with it, jump in the trenches, get working, leave the calculated leadership skills for next time, and now just get the job done. Their intentions were noble, but it was not the call of that particular hour. Sometimes the call of the hour is to just do it now. The plethora of information that we have available to us nowadays sometimes creates the opposite of what needs to be done. It tempts us to inaction. Sometimes we have to resist and we just have to get on with what has to be done. Let's focus not on leadership, but leading by example. And the Lubavitcher Rebbe taught that we are all leaders. We're leaders of our families, groups of friends, peer groups. We can all play leadership roles in encouraging others to do good. Now, when people are in need of warmth and inspiration and a general uplift, now is the time to act. Do some more good things. Let's bring Judaism and more mitzvot into your homes and into your lives. And let's make sure we learn the lessons of the past and know when we have to act. Good Shabbos, everybody. Keep well and stay safe.